Today I picked up my new camera. This is a Sony RX10 Mk IV, so-called bridge camera, and let's get the box open, see what's inside. I had it delivered to Best Buy and picked it up there this morning. And there's the box. And we have a little bit of Sony paperwork, a very small instruction manual, but the main manual and heaps more video tutorials and resources are available online. So that's really just a quick start guide. I'd read that a lot of these were shipping without even a bag, but this one's come in a nice cloth black bag. And there it is. That's a lens hood, which is on backwards, so that'll screw on that way. Not much more inside the box. We've got a charging block and a USB micro. Carrying strap, and the battery, which by all accounts is short-lived, probably because of the capabilities of the camera. And I have two spares on order, which should be here in a couple of days' time. So I bought it to replace the Sony HX50, which I've used for a while. This actually has a longer zoom. This is 30 times optical zoom. The RX10 is 25 times. However, clearly the lens quality is going to be much higher with this one. And with all the other software and electronic wizardry on board, I'm expecting to be able to take some very nice photos, even at the very long end of the zoom, because it's almost unavoidable that you'll have camera shake, and this looks rather silly mounted on top of a tripod. So the basic spec of this is that it has all the shooting modes you'd expect, with aperture priority, shutter speed priority, full manual, full auto, video, program. The 25 times optical zoom equates to a 22 to 600 millimeter Zeiss zoom lens. There's a partly articulating screen at the back, but it doesn't turn around entirely sideways, which is not a big deal for me really. All the buttons are easy to reach, right where you'd expect your fingers and thumbs to grab onto them. I'm particularly interested in not only the zoom, but the video capability, the Slo-Mo capability, and continuous shooting, which for this is 20-something frames per second, which is almost unbelievable considering it has to arrange autofocus and correctly meter for exposure 20 times a second. So if you can't catch the perfect shot with this equipment, then it's not the fault of the camera, I suspect. I think this is going to take some learning, but when I've got my head around it, understand some of the features, I'll put together an initial review, hopefully geared towards the layman like me.